Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Alhamdulillah wa salatu wa salamu ala rasulillah. Brothers and sisters, welcome once again to yet another exciting edition of clarifying issues of our religion, that is Deen al-Islam. Yes, today we are going to be looking at the burial that happened yesterday with regards to our brother Lazi Boy, who is in the name of Adam Muhammad Nimba, our Nimba, right? So after we posted the first video, some of our followers had issues with the kind of burial he was given, and then the cross on the casket. As we explained, there isn't anything wrong with that. To say there isn't anything like a problem for him if that was done, right? So today's video is just going to be centered on how we as Muslims will make sure that at the end of the day, when we die, there wouldn't be any misunderstandings, right, with regards to whether we are Muslims or whether we are Christians or whether we are traditionalists. You would observe that a lot of the comments, some are saying he was a traditional person, he never actively engaged in Islamic affairs or Islamic duties or Islamic practices, neither was he actively engaged in Christianity. But then we all know that a part of the family was traditional and that the part were what or are still Christians, whilst a part are Muslims. Another issue was that some of the followers were of the view that why are the parents reluctant? Why did they allow this to happen to their son? And for the information we have, the parents are no more. Both the mother and the father are no more, right? And then, as earlier I stated in my video, one of the junior mothers, that is the auntie, spoke with me and then told me that Muhammad was a Muslim, and they tried their best to at least convince the father side to allow them perform the funeral and the burial in the Islamic way, but they couldn't get that opportunity. So notwithstanding that, it doesn't change anything. Lazi Boy, if truly he was a Muslim and practice, it is now between he and Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Allah will find ways of forgiving him, right? So we shouldn't take it to be anything serious, as in we getting pissed off. That is their family, that is their decision. What they do to the body, we have no power over it. You know, our family, we could have the Muslim community could have done something better. We could have gone there to talk to the family to find a way of resolving this issue. But we all sat alone, we all sat in our homes, and then we did nothing. We did nothing actually. And so this happening hasn't anything to do with Lazi Boy's fate. The body is what they have used in their own way. So the soul has gone, and Allah has received the soul. So Allah knows where to place the soul. We shouldn't find it difficult to understand this principle. All we need is to pray for him now. Even if we pray for him and he is not a Muslim, we are not at fault, because we've been told that he's a Muslim. We've been told that he was a Muslim, and so for that we are obliged as Muslims to pray for him. If at the end of the day, deep inside him, between him and Allah, he wasn't a Muslim, then our prayers will not even be answers. As Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, "Astaghfarta lahum am lam tastaghfir lahum lan yaghfir Allahu lahum." If you pray for them, if you seek for forgiveness for them, or you do not seek for forgiveness for them, lan yaghfir Allahu lahum. Lan means never will Allah forgive them. So if he was not a Muslim and we even pray for him, Allah will not forgive him. And if he's a Muslim and then we pray for him, Allah will forgive him. Even if we do not pray for him, Allah will still forgive him, because it was a contract between him and Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. It was a contract that he should believe in Allah and the Prophet ﷺ and practice Islam as his religion. If truly he did that, it is now between him and Allah. It is Allah who rewards, not us. You understand? And Allah will not say because they buried him in a traditional way or with a Christian coffin, he will not forgive him. He had a contract with Allah, and that contract was signed and it ended. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will pay him based on whatever he brought forth. Right. So another thing we have to talk about is the musicians, all musicians or those in the acting industry, movie industry, and all of us in general, we should find ways of making our deen clearer to the people. We should find ways of making our deen very much known to our friends, our family, close relations, so that in times of this, they will have a voice to speak out. They will have that audacity to come out boldly to fight for you, right? You don't say you are a Muslim. Meanwhile, we don't see you in our masajids. We don't see you in the mosques. You don't pray with us. You don't come to Islamic gatherings. You don't do anything Islamic. All you have is an Islamic name. Let me put it that way. All you have is an Islamic name, or all you have is an Islamic identity. But then in real practice, you are not witnessed. You are not seen. And so, when you die, when there's a problem, there's a difficulty in people accepting that you are a Muslim, or there's a difficulty in people testifying to the fact that you were a Muslim. So it is very much important that musicians, let me say, the industry players in the entertainment industry, right? You should make it public. You should make it known for the people. It isn't anything big. At least thrice in a day, just make sure you get into the masjid and observe the Islamic practices with them. That is your prayer, right? So that at least at the end of the day, we'll have something to say. If it is me, if it is you, people will come around and then give you a befitting burial, because that burial they give and they term it as befitting. In Islam, it is not a befitting burial. And so I'm going to organize my people and play with some of my friends to observe the funeral janazah prayer for our brother Muhammad Adam Nyimba in absentia, so that it will serve as a motivation for others, and that we can do for him. And it is only left unto Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to forgive him and to usher him into Jannah, or to do whatever he wants to do with him. We have no power over such situation. It is Allah who is in control. We stand here and seek for Allah's protection and guidance upon all of us, that we do what is necessary as Muslims, and then at the end of the day we will die as proud Muslims, as Allah will say, وَلَا تَمُوتُنَّ إِلَّا وَأَنْتُمْ مُسْلِمُونَ, and do not die except that you are Muslims. May Allah usher all of us into Jannah on the day of Qiyamah.